Hello, traveler. It is I, Kaz, founder of the Urban Hussar and the Facebook community Beards, Barbells, and Banter. And today, we're going to be talking about my beard dyeing routine. Right? So I don't dye my beard very often at all. And when I do, I don't dye the entirety of my beard. I have a lot of unique colors and textures within my beard that it would be kind of a sin to do that to my beard. With a lot of darker beards, I think it's perfectly okay because for the most part, you just want a black beard, right? And a lot of these guys with darker beards, you know, they have a lot of ginger hairs and stuff like that that kind of take away from the aesthetics, quite like my blonde hairs do for me. So in that case, you know, dyeing your whole beard is fine. And Chemos from the Beard Profile does a wonderful video on this, you know, dyeing the entirety of your beard. But today, I'm just talking to you guys that, you know, maybe just have a couple areas that are just really light, like the cheek line for me. I have a lot of blonde hairs in here. I have a lot of blonde hairs in here, right? And the name of the game is just to find these areas, target them to bring it up to the color, the darkness of the rest of my beard to make it look, you know, thicker overall. So first what you want to do is you find the right shade of dye. For me personally, the medium brown from Just For Men works beautifully. And the rule of thumb here, guys, is not to, you know, see, oh look, the color of this man's beard on the box is exactly the same as mine, so I'm going to use that one. You do that, or you go on the website and they have a tool that allows you to assess that. You find which one looks like the shade of your beard, and then you go down one shade, and then that is the one that is likely going to be the most compatible, you know, with the rest of your growth. Better be safe than sorry, guys. If you dye your beard a little too light, it is not the end of the world. If you dye it too dark, then that could be a little worse. So be sure to start light, and you dye your beard once. If you notice it's still a little light, then you can kind of inch your way up to some of the darker shades. Like I started with the shade that was right before medium brown. I think it's called light brown, and then I was like, oh, okay, it's okay, but I just want a little bit darker. So I moved up to medium brown, and medium brown is perfect. But initially, I wanted to go, you know, with the normal brown, and that would have been far too dark. So I'm glad that I went down first. So now take off any shirt that you love, because it will stain your clothing, and put on something you don't care so much. And if you're dyeing your whole beard, then you're going to want to do an entire line, you know, going from one end of this to the other of color base, and also of the color activator, or whatever it's called, color developer, right? But if we're just dyeing, you know, selected parts of our beard just a little bit, so I like to do about this much. You can experiment with how much, but before we do anything with that, we lay that out first. But before we do anything else, what we want to do is we take a petroleum-based solution like Vaseline, and we want to put it on our skin, because this will also stain our skin. And if you end up staining your skin by accident, it's not a big deal. All you have to really do is put some toothpaste on your skin and just really scrub, and it should come out. But better be safe than sorry again. So what you want to do is, you know, take this Vaseline and kind of line where you don't want your skin to be dyed. Alright? Pretty simple. So now, pop on these gloves that they provide within the box, and now you can start mixing up the color base and the color activator. Alright, just mix them up real good. Don't be shy. Alright, get it all mixed in very well. And now, what I like to do is I like to grab something like a mustache comb. Right? This is the Tweezerman comb. Really good mustache comb. I'm going to drop it down into the description. But this is basically what I do. For the cheek specifically, let's get the mustache out of the way. Kind of do something like this. I get like that much dye. I just dab it right on there. So yeah, basically you just getting all the areas that are a little more blonde than others. Right, the underlip for me is a little easier to get. Just basically. Oh yeah, that's the business. And I kind of applied some Vaseline like right along the lip here. I don't want to dye my lips. Right, so we're good. Now we just want to leave it in our beards for about 3 to 5 minutes. I like to be a little on the higher side, but for if you're choosing a really darker one, 3 minutes should be fine. And then jump immediately into the shower and use some sort of beard wash. Really get that dye out of your beard. So I'm gonna go jump in the shower and I will be right back with you. Boom! I am back. Make sure to wash, you know, your palette here. Make sure to wash your applier. You're going to be able to get a lot more beard dyes out of the pack because we're not dyeing your whole beard. So usually it's only like 2 or 3 for the whole beard, but for this, you know, you're going to be able to get at least 5 to 6 to 7 beard dyes. So that's great. So what do we got here? Underlip, definitely a little darker. Cheeks, not a huge difference, honestly. You know, it's probably something. I'll put up a little comparison for you right now. Right? But definitely, underlip, definitely kind of blends in a little more with these hairs down here. I hope this tutorial helped, guys. And again, if you end up staining your skin, just grab some toothpaste, guys, and just go right at it. It should come out. Don't panic. Just get some toothpaste and do that. And if you guys want any more beard tips, or you want to, you know, post your lifting journeys, or anything to do with self-improvement, if you want to become a better person, please join our group, Beards, Barbells, and Banter on Facebook. We would love to have you there. We are a great community of people that just want the best for you. So please have a wonderful night, guys.